Hello everybody, Domeless Engine here with another custom video, another Domeless Designs. And this time it's on a couple of commissioned items, the slip coaches. So let's uncouple duck here, and we'll get into the customs. So the slip coaches were first seen in, I think it was season 18. Yeah, they were first seen in season 18 in the episode, The Slip Coaches. These were originally on Duck's Great Western Railway line, and what would happen is that when an engine would come into a station, instead of having to have all the coaches stop, there would be a lever, and the lever would make one of the coaches stop at the platform while the other ones could roll on. These customs were made for my good friend, Dan the Pig. Go check him out. I'm pretty excited for his new series to come out, and I'm hoping that we'll be seeing these guys in there someday. So these models were made using Orbrium coaches, which will bring out one of them right here. And these are very, very, very cheap. Not cheaply made, but like cheap in price coaches. They're about like $11 for a pack of 3 on Amazon. And if you can't afford like express coaches like the ones I have back there, if you can't afford things like those, then by all means get these coaches. They're what I started out with. In fact, if you give me a second, I will grab what I used to use and what I probably still will use for some express coaches. Not as many, because I do have a good chunk of a regular express coach now, but like I used to make these, which are, these are my first sticker decal models. I think I've come a long way. But yeah, so these are great for making express coaches on the cheap. And yeah, so let's get into the items. Now the original details, I found these on DeviantArt, and they were originally by someone, the Arkansas Engine. I'll put his name right here, and I'll put the link to his DeviantArt in the description below. And all credit goes to him. I put it through a paint program and made it the correct size, put blacks in the windows just because I thought that looked nicer. And then I made the faces. So, well, first we'll take a look at the coaches. All 3 of them are basically the same. Stay up, camera. Alright, all 3 are basically the same, It's kind of like, I can't even really describe. It's kind of like a purple, like a burgundy color. And I think I like the colors of these things. And with the black roofs, really makes them stand out. So yeah, so that they stay on better. They're held on with paint like I usually do, but so they'll stay on better, I added a layer of tape over them, which gives them like a nice glossy look. So let's take a look at all 3 of their faces. So I'm pretty sure I have them in the right order. I based their faces off the ones seen in the episode. And yeah, so this one, the middle one, is the girl one. If you hear like a dog running around, you guys will know which dog it is. And, oh my gosh, my camera will not focus. Come on. Let's see if I get closer, maybe. My camera will not focus. Alright. We're just gonna have to look at these guys one by one. At least we're gonna have to look at their faces one by one. I'll set them in the back here. So the first face was this guy's, who I noticed like had kind of he had sort of a longer nose, but he kind of had like a weird pointy nose, or not weird, but like it was like I just kind of could tell who they were by their noses. To tell the absolute truth. No, it sounds really bad, but you know. So I made their faces using just my normal put whites in MS Paint, and then draw out the rest of the face with like a Sharpie marker and or a Sharpie pen. That worked out really well. I made these little windows in MS Paint too. So there was the first slip coach, and the second one was the girl one. She had kind of the pointier nose that like pointed upwards. So, yep. And the last guy's face, he was the he had the longer nose. He looked kind of like, he looked to me like he had sort of like a unibrow type thing, but I personally like how these faces turned out. I actually really like how these guys turned out. I think these are I wouldn't say they're some of my best models. I do think that they are fairly great. They're not great, but fairly good models. Either way, I'm proud of them. You know, it's not really what I think of the models, I suppose. It's what Dan thinks. I'm hoping he'll enjoy these guys. I know I enjoyed making them. So yeah, those are the slip coaches, and I'll bring out Duck again. He'll couple up to them, and yeah, he'll take them away. So yeah, this has been Domeless Design with another custom. If you like this video, you know, like, comment, subscribe, I suppose. Yeah, follow me on Twitter, and yeah, so that's basically it. This has been Domeless Engine, and well, I'm signing out. Take care. Hey, thanks for the help with bringing in the customs, Duck. It's no problem, sir. I was happy to help. Oh, and here comes Dan the Pig with his end of the deal. Oh.
He's got no dome. Never trust domeless engines. They're not respectable.